A Simmons University sign, a train, a woman in a bookstore, then in a restaurant. Text, Saloni Kumar, 23, woman on campus, she/her.
Hi, this is Saloni. I'm so excited to finally be back on campus.
She puts on a face mask and walks through campus.
First thing that I really want to do is just head into the city and take some time to enjoy it and spend some time with myself. So I'm going to use the MBTA, which is like the local public transportation system here in Boston. I'm going to head over to the Fenway stop, and that's the closest stop to us.
She checks routes on a wall map, stands on the platform and boards. A sign flashes the message, face coverings are required. She walks off the train. Arrows on an exit sign point toward Mass Avenue, Newbury Street and buses. Stairs lead to the intersection of Commonwealth and Arlington Streets.
Okay, so my first stop is the Trident Booksellers Cafe. I actually was here a couple times before the pandemic for some community events that they had. I'm super excited to be back and just check out what's been going on.
She enters the bookstore and flips through pages of various books.
This year, I want to carve out more time to read for fun. Usually I just go to the library, but since today is special, I thought I'd stop by a cute bookstore. I could spend all day browsing new authors and knickknacks at Trident. They also serve as a space for community to gather through all sorts of events, from trivia to paint nights to book clubs.
Outside on the sidewalk, she stops at a cart of books. Next, she walks past flowers, then continues toward a park. She stops near the statue of Phyllis Wheatley. It depicts the author with a quill in her hand.
A friend once told me that the best way to get to know the city is on your feet.
She enters Muji, a retail store which offers Japanese lifestyle merchandise.
And I have to say, I agree with her. Whether you're new to the area or you've been here for a while, you never know what you might stumble across if you allow yourself to wander around. I try to make mental notes of places I discover so I can show them to my friends another day.
Outside Revival Cafe and Kitchen.
As a student on a budget, I mostly end up window shopping and browsing all the stores. When I get tired of walking, I find a place to duck into and recharge.
She takes a bite of her food, puts her mask on and walks outside.
So I just got an iced mocha from this really amazing chocolate shop called LA Burdick. They use real chocolate in their drinks, which is so cool. I've never had anything like that before. And now I'm just gonna go to Boston Common to do some journaling and relax a little bit before heading back home.
Near a pond, she sits on a bench and pulls a book from her tote bag.
I've always adored visiting the Boston Public Garden. Whenever I need a quiet place to breathe and journal, I always try to make time to come here. This park is filled with flowers and swans and people who are sitting and reading, having a picnic, or just spending time with one another off screens. For me, this is a perfect way to end my day before I head back to my room. I just had a really nice and relaxing day, and I'm glad that I got to finally take some time for myself. And I'm getting a little bit tired, so I'm gonna head back to my dorm and relax some more. And thank you so much for following me today.
She boards a train. Text, Simmons University, Boston, Massachusetts, established 1899.